traders, this is Tim Kelly at Forex TV with the Prosticks Ichimoku report. We're taking a look at euro dollar here. I want to point out, I've got the daily up. We're looking at the Prosticks chart. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Back to back earlier in the fall, you see here we had this was the 17th of September. You see that euro had made a high here of 131.68, and we saw that on that day we had a reversal. There was an extreme tail. That's when 5% of the volume clusters around the extreme price of the day. Could be to the top side, could be to the bottom side, but in this case there was an extreme tail on the top of the trading range, pushed the price down, and the modal point, the most widely printed price of the session, was 131.22. I'm going to draw that line. It's quite significant, and we'll see why. So I'm going to draw this line here for this modal point. Okay, we'll stretch it across 131.20. You see that we made a top at 131.20 on October 17th, just a month later. Had the modal point at the same exact place. And then from there we sold off, we came back, we touched it once again, and that was the top, that modal point. Not the extreme tail, but the modal point. Very, very significant. This is pretty much, as you see it, the power of the modal point. So let's go a little bit further, and you see where we came out. The top was made again here on the 17th. On the 18th we made another modal point, okay, just below that. So I'm going to draw that line as well. So let's go ahead and draw the line at that modal point. And you see that that modal point was the 131. And you see here that that capped yesterday and today's trading, okay, suggesting that that modal point is becoming the resistance point for this trade. Okay, a break above that and a close above that would suggest that that trend is broken. But right now, this trade is looking like 131 would be the top. We saw that we could not overcome that, despite the Fed's stimulus yesterday, essentially a QE3, and we could not overcome that 131 handle. Really telling here on the Prosticks chart. So when you take a look at this trade, we're in the 130.80 region, kind of testing it here, really unchanged for the day, but right now looking at that 131 to hold, a short at the 131, or a short from this position right now with a stop just above that 131. Not a terrible call for a risk-reward scenario. So there you have it, the way to use our Prosticks modal points. That's going to do it for the Euro report for today.